So today we have two characters that we're going to be casting. We have rripurri and Dreadnought. I'm not sure how to pronounce rripurri's name. It's that Finnish A. Do you know how to pronounce that, Dan?
No. I'm going to let you do the pronouncing on that one.
Oh god. Alright. Well, I'll do my best. I'm sure there's going to be some Finnish people out there tearing out clumps of hair. And
Yeah,
that's okay.
So, I think we're ready to start, aren't we?
Yeah, I believe so. Should we just give these guys the go-ahead?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to move on over. Yeah, so let's go for it. Let's see what happens. I'm excited for this game. The stats were telling us that this matchup should be pretty close. These players are very close to each other on the ladder.
And we're in.
Right, there we go. So yeah, so we're working on Berg here. Everyone knows it's a ladder map. So they should both be well practiced level. Just finding out a spawn to start off.
I mean, even though the spawn areas are pretty small, where you pick within that little spawn area can make a huge difference.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Picking the perfect location within that, so you don't have to move too far to get your first metal factory or your first factory down, will save valuable time, and it can really be a good start.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, that's something that I really appreciated in some of the videos that I was watching of Elodea's. Was yeah, big thing is just like trying not to move your commander too much at the start of the round. You want him to just be working. Pass off. Right. So over here in gray we have Dreadnought, and orange on the opposite side we have rripurri, which is going to be my best approximation of the name. So right away we can see players starting to differentiate. We have Dreadnought going vehicles, orange opening with bots. Curious to see how that pans out. Gray again starting an aircraft factory. Yeah, they're both going air. That's super important on this level. That's something I found with the cracks that run across the planet. You often need to control. You need to be able to control the air because it's easy to form choke points, given the way that like these cracks on the map are laid out. And so the way to get over that and stop people from expanding, even if you've lost control of an area, is just to get up into the air and stop them from expanding. So yeah, pretty standard openings here. We have them rushing out a couple of mechs. Orange is, yeah, pumping out our builders. But I'm a little bit concerned because usually if you're going to go bot like this, you'll want to start harassing.
That's interesting. Dreadnought's actually used a scout vehicle instead of a scout plane. I've seen on some matches where they hide the scout plane down the fissures in the planet.
Oh, this could be an early score. Oh, no, he didn't commit to it and the bomber didn't manage to get off, so down a bomber. Yeah, I'm a fan of the scout vehicle. That's long range, so long as you don't like accidentally run into their docks, then you can actually get away with it. Whereas the air one can get shot down really, just because of how fast it moves. It's often on top of something that has AA before you have time to react to it. Whereas the scout, it's a little bit slower, which can be nice sometimes. So yeah, so here we go. We have Dreadnought bringing up his second factory. Neither player too aggressive. They're both being a little conservative. Ray, actually, I'm just curious to see what his vision is like. So yeah, so he spotted everything that's going on in Orange's base. So far, Orange is a little bit in the dark though. He's only spotted an air factory and a vehicle factory.
Although interestingly, Orange is now moving out with some bots.
Yeah,
He's going for an early raid.
I think that's going to be super important at this point. Yeah, especially given that he's gone bots. I mean, the thing that I found is bots peak early, vehicles peak later. So it's like if you have the bots, you just want to get them out there and keep using them. Try and score a couple of Faber pops and stuff. Because eventually, when it comes down to where they're both just building up forces, Doc's going down. Yeah, because once you start to build up forces, Docs lose in the big group fights. So You just want to get him out early, get him doing some good work.
Both players kind of leave in the middle. They're just not interested in having a showdown yet.
Yeah, no, it's not very aggressive. Which could be okay, but I think it favors Gray in this situation. Seeing some transports going up, this could either lead to a proxy. If you see rripurri, I don't know how to, but he's got a couple of, he's got some transports going up, so he might be doing an expo drop on the back, or he might be, yeah, no, he just has the one, so I think we're going to see trying to do a proxy.
Dreadnought's also floating very hard.
Yeah.
So Orange obviously needs the resources.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm going to check the stats and see what their spent metal is. In metal production, Gray's way ahead. Metal demand, waste. Only one that's wasted so far, but his production's high enough that I think that we're really losing out. So it's just it's a little bit slow to start. Yeah, so you can see on the backside there, he used his transport to jump him over there. Just get that expo going a little bit faster. But I am concerned for Orange at this point. This confrontation.
That's a big old stream of units moving down south now.
Yeah, this confrontation looks bad for Orange. Yeah, he's getting caught on the rocks. He's going to lose some units without getting trades. But he is doing a lot more expansion on the backside, so if he can pull out of this fight, that might actually be okay. Gray seems to be very he seems to have tunnel vision in terms of his expansion. He's a single guy running off on his own, whereas Orange is kind of all over the place. That might pay off in the...
Well, it seems to be paying off now. I mean, Orange economy has overtaken Dreadnought.
Oh yeah.
They're both floating.
Yeah, and with this calm coming out here, he's going to make great trades against this army. He's going to take some damage, but there's no bomber or boom rush to follow it up. So if Orange can just get rid of this force quickly with his commander, then he's going to be in a great position for mid. Which I'm not sure what it's... Guns coming.
Interesting, Dreadnought's where he's going sideways.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what... Yeah, what is that calm doing there?
He's not in any particular...
Oh, okay, and that's...
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Okay, alright, that's a good
Okay.
game. I guess he just didn't understand how the walls worked, because he was just firing his D-gun straight at that. Sorry for missing that on the stream, guys. I almost completely... I'm gonna back up a little bit and just see that. Wow. Okay, alright, that was pretty anticlimactic. Gonna check a couple seconds back in the stream. Yeah, so here we have his commander coming in to engage. This looks really good for him. Oh, but then, yeah, so he kept firing his D-gun at the walls itself. Wasn't really aiming around it, and he just got shot down, and he's dead. That's it.
Wow.
So that's a good game between rripurri and Dreadnought. Yeah. That's all she wrote. Interesting. Yeah, I honestly I was looking forward to mid game there, but thought that would be kind of interesting. Oh well, good game, guys.